In response to this comment, it says, "Do the whole world is just following a lie? Come on, man. The death and resurrection of Jesus is literally a historical event. And you say it's a lie. That's because it is a lie. It's all bullshit. Religion is bullshit. Christianity is bullshit. Catholicism is bullshit. Mormonism is bullshit." Right behind me, we have the Ethiopian Bible. This is the real Bible. Also, here we have the Apocrypha, all the books that were hidden from the King James Bible. And in the Ethiopian Bible, Jesus doesn't die on the cross. He goes back to Ethiopia and continues his work as an energy healer or as a Reiki healer. He did not rise from the dead. He did not die on the cross. Jesus is not coming back to save you. That was all a carefully constructed psyop by Constantine of the Roman Empire. They wanted to create a religion which they used to control and enslave and brainwash people. I've talked about this before, how they do something called a psyop, specifically a stand down psyop. And the idea or the agenda behind creating a stand down psyop is to create a population of complacent, passive people that do not stand up and fight because they believe that some third party intermediary is going to come in and save them, the return of Jesus Christ. It's been ongoing for over 2,000 years, and Jesus never came back and saved anyone. Generation after generation after generation after generation after generation of people have laid in their deathbed thinking to themselves right before they die that they believed in this thing called Jesus through their whole life, and he never came back, and then they died, and then it just kept getting passed on from generation to generation. 2,000 years, Jesus still has not come back and saved anyone, and he's not going to, because when you read the real Bibles, you realize that the Romans manipulated the whole narrative in order to create a religion to brainwash people. And it still goes on to this day. There's all kinds of other stand-down psyops that happen to this day. In fact, there's one going on in the United States right now called QAnon Trust the Plan, which is the belief that there's some secret military operation, the good guys, the white hats, that are going to come in and save the day. And that's also bullshit. That's all a psyop. There was another psyop very similar to it during the Bolshevik Revolution called Operation Trust, which was basically what QAnon is in America, but it was during the Bolshevik Revolution, and it was to create a population of people that would sit around with their thumb up their butt waiting for someone else to come save them while the tyrannical government ran amok and did whatever they want. And it's still going on to this day. And this is what you people all need to know, is that there's been a whole bunch of books that were hidden from Americans, that were hidden from the Christians, that were hidden from the King James Bible, like the books of Enoch, the Jubilees, Jasher. There's a whole bunch. I mean, look at how big this is. Look at this is like 700 pages. Here's the Ethiopian Bible. Like, look at how much has been hidden from the King James Bible. By the way, King James was a Freemason. You all know who the Freemasons are, right? Everything about the Christian Bible, the Christian narrative, oh, Jesus is going to come back and save you. It's all a psyop. It's all a psyop to manipulate and control you and even extort you on Sundays, thinking that if you give the donations to the church, which is the corporate religious industrial complex, that, oh, in God's eyes, I'd have a better chance of going to heaven because I donated to the church on Sunday. It's all a scam. It's all a fraud. All religion, every single one on this planet is a scam and a fraud. And it all comes from the ancient Sumerian tablets, which are written in cuneiform. All of the books in the Old Testament Bible, we found them in the ancient cuneiform tablets that are dug up and they're dug up in the sand in the Middle East, and they predate Christianity by thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. In fact, the ancient Sumerian kings list gives us a genealogy record of kings and highly advanced beings that lived on this planet dating back over 100,000 years before the Romans invented Christianity.